That's like their whole thing, bro. That's their whole thing, is you can't have a conversation with them. All right. So, Predator Badlands. What do I have to say about it? I really don't know what I want to say. It's not bad, but it's not in the same vein, in the same world, in the same universe as the OG. I'm not seeing them in the same universe. It's just no way. I do like what they were doing with it, the direction they were going. I do like that as its own thing in its own world. I hope it doesn't overpower or overshadow the original idea, plans, and so on and so forth. I do feel like there has to be some sort of growth. It has to, the characters, the story, the world building, like it's gotta build, it's gotta grow, kind of like how Ridley Scott tried to go the Prometheus route. I'm not saying that was good or anything like that. It was good. But what I'm saying is, at a certain point, you can't just have an alien killing people in every single fucking movie. That's kind of like my point. There's gotta be some way to like make it fresh, different, new. And I think Prey did a good job at that. I think that is my most preferred version of the Predator. I enjoy that movie, Predators, the first Predator, Predator 2. I mean, all of those movies more than this. I don't want to say more. It's just like I can't even put them in the same, because you know what? Taking those off. I can't even put them in the same because they're just so different. I get what people are saying about the Disney stuff too, about it being Disneyfied. That was pretty apparent. I'm not gonna lie. There was a couple scenes where I'm like, this is a little Mandalorian type. Like this feels like Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian going around on a cruise and their adventure or whatever. And it's ironic, there was a Mandalorian and Grogu trailer right before this movie. So it was like, I don't know, it kind of like set the vibes a little bit for me. In jokes and shit, I remember him making like 2 jokes, and they were sarcastic remarks. That's all they were. If you're thinking the Predator's going around saying, well, a black guy and a rabbi go into a bar, or 2 chickens cross, like it ain't that bad. Like it's not that bad, but it's bad. It just takes away from the Predator's essence, dude. Like it just does. Like no matter how you try to cut it, slice it, a Predator is a ruthless, non-negotiable. The way that they've been portrayed in all media is like you can't have a conversation with them. That's like their whole thing, bro. That's their whole thing, is you can't have a conversation. You can't say, bro, chill, bro. Like you got everybody already. Chill, bro. Like I'm good, bro. I don't want no smoke. It don't matter if you don't want any smoke. He wants to smoke, and he gonna get it. That's how it goes. Like if he sees you as a target, you're a target until you're dead. And anything that tries to get in the way of that, try to stop it, you're also dead. In so many ways, they kind of threw all of that out of the window to humanize them. And I don't like that. Not for the Predator. Like, it's good storytelling. I think it's good writing, etc., etc. It's just not good for the Predator. So either people who are involved in this didn't really know or understand the Predator, or they were simply hell-bent on just changing it. And that's the impression I got from the get-go, from the beginning. Is like they wanted to kind of change the Predator and make him more, I guess, universal or whatever. And if they make more money off of the Predator being more friendly and happy-go-lucky or whatever than they did with the Predator being a fierce, monstrous, animal or whatever, then, I mean, can you blame them? Because at the end of the day, this is a business and it's about making money. So they're not going to cater to the OG fans if they're not making money off of us. I mean, if we're not going to the theaters and supporting the stuff that they put out. They didn't put Prey out in the theaters, and then it was very like low key, and you didn't really know what it was. You know what I'm saying? So we couldn't really, you could only support it but so much. But we did support it, and it was successful. I guess this is the sequel to that, or I probably should have done research on that before I did the review because I genuinely don't know. With everything I just said, I want to see more from this universe, but I want to see it as its own thing. Okay, okay. I don't want to see this like this is giving me Alien vs Predator vibes. This is like in the same vein as that. I still want to see spines getting ripped out and like a human being trying to talk to a predator, and he just literally just pulls out his blade and just cuts your head off. Now I like them not killing people for whatever reasons, like being pregnant or being sick and all that. Keep all of that. I mean, that's good, but like having a conversation and like, oh, what happened to your brother, and like, you're grieving. Like, no, bro, my predator does not need to grieve. That's not what I signed up for. I don't think the original creator signed up for that either. It just didn't seem like that was the direction he was going in. So respectfully, I just have to say I'd rather stick to the original design, the original creation. But that's not to say this is bad. I think new fans and OG fans can enjoy this, but OG fans, you have to look at it as its own thing. If you start getting emotional, like, oh, this is going to be the new thing, this is taking over, or whatever, you're gonna hate it from the get go. You're gonna hate it from the jump. But and the truth is, we don't even know if this is going to be the new thing. We don't even know if this is like a spinoff, or if this is like or if this is just because of the androids and all. We don't even know. We don't know until the predator comes into contact with some humans. Just that simple. So I don't really have a score. I don't really have like a rating system or anything like that. I'm too goddamn comfortable to come up with some shit like that right now. But I will say, it is worth a watch. That's it.